What's up, people? It's Queen Showtime. Hey, what's up, everybody? Gotta love these t-shirts. I don't know, who doesn't love a freebie? Hey, what's up? Good afternoon, everybody. I tried. I really did try. I went over there. I knew what it was going to be like at 4 o'clock. So, I just left. I had to come to the beach. Beach? Period. Okay. Now, I want to tell you, I've been working on everything so much so that I'm like making sure that I'm using all my equipment correctly now. You know? I'm being more intentional, as I was telling you guys before. Let me turn this on. Shaking everywhere. Where is it? Well, because it's just like, sometimes it seems like a little complicated, man. But I got it. Man, so I even got this thing, right? It's like this, right? And I was going to show you guys, but you know, I can't show you what is in front of me, right? It's like this or whatever. You know, these are the things like that. Except for this one. This one is like the summery one, so it doesn't have that gray material inside that I'm looking at. Anyway, I put it on my selfie stick. I put it on my selfie stick, like that. Period. Okay, and just slid it right on. Boop, and put the thing through there. I don't know. It looks protected. There ain't nobody gonna bump into it or feel like, oh, she's recording me, because I'm not recording. I'm recording myself. Thank you very much. Okay. Let me double check, see if this is. I guess the battery ran out. Doesn't matter. It's lifted. And where am I going right now, people? Where am I going? I know. I'm going places. Thank you. I knew that. You didn't have to brag. It's because of you, isn't it? Well, people, let's get it started. I hope you got your Popeyes ready or other. Man. And man, I don't even know. Oh, so I'm in there. These kids are like 6'3". Oh, like, man. I'm in there. She giving out free sauce. These sauces, she giving out free ones. So it's my turn. I was like, okay. I was like, and can I get honey mustard sauce? She's like, that's 54 cents. I'm like, man, ageism. All those little kids get free sauce. I couldn't even get the right chicken. They didn't have no spicy breasts. And it's always a fight for the honey. She said, oh, we ran out of honey. That was just right there. I know there was more honey in the back. You being lazy. Ooh. Each. Stop playing with me. Now, let's do the food check, because I will spin the block. Okay, let's see. All right. A little thin. This is the breast. And thigh. Breast. And what's next, people? A leg? A wing? No, people, another thigh. So that's one breast and 2 thighs. Now, I don't know if I need to contact Letitia James or what, but I had to pay an extra $1 because I paid in cash, which makes me feel discriminated. Yeah. For not using a card. What the hell going on? What the hell on? I thought we talked about this, Popeyes. We talked about this. I never pay in cash like that, so I never knew if it was actually true that they still charging extra. But I did see old people get gotten. I'm like, man, why is he paying extra? I don't get it. Like, Like, oh, if you want breast, it's $1 extra. Breast is not in the 3-piece. Breast is not in the 3-piece if you're getting it by cash. But I guess they finagled and see where they could play with the system to mess with people's head. Because at the end of the day, the employees get a commission or points or whatever for when you make a purchase on the app. Not when you make the coupon purchase in person. So I had to get hot sauce. Man. I just had to look it up before and ask them, like, why are you doing all this weird stuff? You know, they're not going to tell you unless you want employees or something like that. I just need something spicy. I'm not just eating chicken. Okay? Just so you know, okay? I got me some lentils right here that I made. You know, rice with some lentils. And all day, I've been using this beets powder. You just put the powder in the water and shake it up. But something gotta give, okay? Alright? People don't just, like, transform overnight. Unless you're a celebrity. And she didn't give me my receipt. I had to go back and get the receipt. Be careful, they don't want to give you the receipt. Because then you can make a complaint. No receipt, no complaint. The joy of a cash purchase. Cash is still king, huh? Man, you don't understand. I gotta deal with people pretending to be real. You don't gotta fake nothing around me. I'm good either way. I don't care. Just do what you're supposed to do. Y'all all my disciples. If you're not doing your job, you're fired. Just like that. Get out. Go out the back door. I don't want to ever see your face again. Matter of fact, fix his face. I don't want to ever see his face. Turn the iron on. It was like, when I was in the Popeyes on 42nd Street, a lot of that stuff, they blocked it. But when you do that, it just make me want to come right back. Hang out even longer. Clear my phone. Hang out for, I don't know, maybe an hour, 2 hours or something. Watch a movie. Until you don't ever sleep around me. Like I said. It's no fun when you're eating. And you can see the dust particles floating around in the air and your eyes start itching. Call me a Karen. But can you wait till I finish eating to sleep where I'm eating? Is that hard? You're in such a rush for the next person, I can enjoy myself? That's not right. That isn't right. Who remember that? That ain't right. That ain't right. That ain't right. That isn't right. And then Will Smith popped out of nowhere and was like, slap. When Nate Dogg just started singing. Ew, ew, ew. This is so not spicy. I had to get her original breast. Ah! I didn't want to make them wait. You see how I said I didn't want to make them wait? You know, people are so intimidated by me. I find myself worrying about how they feel, not how they're making me feel. I wish they stopped before I give them something that sounds like a plan. You know? It just be out of nowhere, right? You know what they say? There's always work at the post office. Always work at the post office. Yeah. You gotta do the math. It's just like those movies, huh? So I wait a couple of hours and start making millions. Like blow. Yo. This chick walking around talking about me so much, people looking at me weird. You ass-eating weird motherfucker. Why are you talking about me? Ain't nobody talking about you. Yeah, now you made me talk about you. Alright? Go eat some hair. I can't believe it. I know. You know why? Because I've been in high school before. Surrounded by little children. But they're grown adults, so I can call them beaches and things. Even when I go to an office, I see, you know, bullies and nerds and charismatic, self-absorbed people, you know. What do they call them? The Heathers. Yeah. This lady that bumped into me, I don't know if you heard the story that bumped into me. She's a total Heather. See, the thing is, Heathers are pretty. So when you see them, you don't expect them to be a beach. You're just like, wow. You want to give them a compliment. Maybe ask them where they got their shoes. But it's a Heather. You can't ask a Heather sheet. Nothing. She doesn't even see you. Oh, baby. Like, totally. Move these mongrels out of my way. That's a Heather. Okay? This chick was such a Heather. That's why she just said, excuse me. And it looked like, you know, for a Heather, it looks like it hurts them to use man. It's like, I have to speak. Like, excuse me. It's almost like they're pooping it out. Excuse me. And it's like, and then they just walk by and knock you over like you're just some nerd in junior high. You know? And it's a moment like that that could trigger somebody. And it could take them back to when they was in junior high school. And they could tell you what sounds like a good plan. Right? So why would you do that? Why don't you act your age? Next time you say excuse me, and this goes out to anybody. Next time you say excuse me to somebody and they don't move, you don't go all around them till you brushing your body all. Maybe they don't want your body. You think your body is tea. Maybe they don't want your body on them. Okay? People don't do that with vehicles. If your vehicle is behind my vehicle and you honk your horn and I don't move my vehicle, do you graze my vehicle? No, so you don't graze my soul. That's tea. Sip it. You're thirsty. Sip it. Yeah, sip it. So rude. And I try to give grace to people because it's like, oh, that's just how we was raised. We was raised on top of each other. How? Doing what? The hell you talking about? You had TV, right? So, because no matter what your reality was, you watched TV and you had an idea like, shoot, my family might be wild, but in real life, people are like the Growing Pains. They like the Cosby Show. They're like, the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. That's how real life is. You think, oh, our family is dysfunctional as ever. We just all sitting around, one eating dinner over there, one eating dinner over there. The boys eating dinner in their room playing video games. And you feel like, man, I'm so weird. Now you watch your show, and that's how they eat. Because a lot of times people, they don't base their reality until they see it on TV. To normalize it, really. Like, come on. Nothing wrong with, spreading about enjoying yourself. But depending on how you see it on TV, it's cool or it's not cool. I'm just going to be myself. You know right from wrong. It's so basic that if you don't know, I'm concerned. Because I'm getting tired of the BS. I'm starting to see how people feel, How they be like, oh, I'm tired. Oh, I'm getting too old for this shit. I cried, I'm crying, but people overstep boundaries. In life, we have to have boundaries. And I'm tired of trying to teach somebody that's a grown adult. Especially somebody that's dealing with people, with all types of backgrounds. Like, you're dealing with the community. So you're dealing with domestic violence abusers or abused. You're dealing with drug addicts. You're dealing with people with mental illness and stuff like that. Maybe they have an issue where they don't feel comfortable being that close to another human being. Maybe that might have felt a little awkward and inappropriate to them, right? So we should always have that type of consideration to give people that space. I mean, I say people need to give that space to just give that space to your children. Maybe they don't want to be smothered in front of the school. Why'd you wait till now, Mom? Maybe they want to be cool, give you a high five, or, deuces. Man, you gotta let them. People don't understand what they doing. Some things you do to people and it stay with them. And it didn't mean nothing to you, but it meant something to them. Because they saw it differently than you did. And it's nothing wrong with that. But that's why we have boundaries. Because we're not in each other's heads. Are we? No. That's why I can't be working in no office with a bunch of little girls. I was working in this office. This chick, she's supposed to be showing me how to do a course, right? She thought it would be funny to just start grabbing my food out of my, grabbing my candy out of my candy dish. I paid for it, okay? Get your hands up off my candy and you can leave. She didn't want to leave. She didn't want to say, okay, and scene. And I went to lunch. The hell? Weird beach. Well, I told her, I'm not playing with you. I'm not playing with you. Because that's when you go too far. When you start playing with my stuff that I paid for, or throwing my bag on the floor to act like, what if a student threw your bag on the floor? Well, I have to think whether this little minimum pay is worth it, wouldn't I? I would be calling security, and like I said, you have to leave. And when I said you have to leave, she thought I was joking. No, it was funny that you did that and everything. But, yes, as the mock student and an assistant manager, you need to get up out of that seat and go. And you can't go? Okay. Well, I'm going to get security and have you removed. And I went to lunch. She came back. She was like, she was scared I was going to get security to have her removed and all this stuff. They done fixed my desk up back to normal. Like, you did some real bully crap, balling up my dang candy. What the hell is wrong with you? Candy falling on the floor and stuff. You thought you was cute? Man, and we ain't never been that close that you could do that to me. I don't even give nobody no candy unless you ask for it. I count them pieces. Hey, it wasn't cheap. It's good chocolate. So I'm like, I can't believe she's doing this. She's like, that's what she wanted to do. Always jealous, always weird. So, when I came back, she was wondering if I got security. I'm like, no. She's like, because it was just a mock thing. I was like, yeah. And she was like, you should have came back. I was like, no, that was a part of the whole thing. Because if that happens, I'm going to leave. Either I'm going to get security, I'm going to call security, or I'm going to go get security, and I'm going to leave. That's it for today. Bye. Bye. Seriously, what if somebody just came in, took all your Snickers, and balled them and smashed them up? Then she balled it up. I'm like, oh, evil. Trying to be my friend. I don't care about getting extra $2 an hour, $1 an hour. Leave me alone. You know how they do it? Give you like 15 jobs. Like, next year you're going to get 50 cents. Stick around. Turn in $1. You're just like me. Working here 30 years. Ugh, disgusting. The tech fit was nice though. It was nice. I was messing with them too. Asking all kinds of questions. Some questions I can't even get an answer. I gotta try again. They got an email thing and everything. Shoot. Like, and they say every year get bigger. Yeah. The next time I need like 10 people with me so we can all be in a raffle. I need to bring like 20 people with me. See, people don't want to tell me about nothing in advance. They know what I'm going to do with it. I ain't going to have enough food. I invited some of my friends. Not my friends, well, associates. Definitely not my friends. Bunch of thieves and whores and stuff like that. I invited them. But I just didn't hold their hand. Or force feed anyone information. You know, call, text, whatever. Plenty of events. You know, I'll be at Jacob Javits Center a lot. Enjoying the breeze. Oh, man. I hope this is grass-fed. Or else I'm suing. I was so disappointed that I left my Panera salad with my cookie. It was so hard to get out of the building, I didn't go back. And as fast as they was cleaning, I just knew it was going. They was cleaning so fast. You know, I was busy counting, like, my stuff that I brought with me. You know, like 1, 2, Ultimately, I'm trying to pack light. You know? I just want to be prepared, fully charged. People are so fake, though. What are you going through? Like, if I'm going to be acting, I want to get paid. That's why when I have a job, you don't even know what it means. A job is just an opportunity for you to be a really good actor. You get the job, you're like, man, I gotta go to that ass job over there. Plus the mother tree. Now you get over there. He's like, hey guys, I'm so happy to be here. Oh, it's such a wonderful day. Is this load for me? Wow, this is great. Oh, I love it. Ah, the smell of wood. Hi, good morning. Do. You know, damn well, if the fire bell ring, you're going to go outside and go take a smoke break. You're like, yeah, I think I might be able to go home. Tell them I was scared. He said, if anybody will go home, go home. See? But remember, when you say stuff like that, anybody who stay, gonna get paid. Y'all leave. They be like, man, just half of the crew in there getting double. Yeah, go home. Damn. Somebody have to leave. Yeah. This is crazy. Crazy cat. Crazy cat. Anyway. It was just like, it was like you want a hero or you want salad. And I said salad. And what salad section? They were like, you want Mediterranean, Tex-Mex, Italian, this, that. I'm like, I don't even know what the hell is going on. I'm like, Mediterranean. And it just turned out to be a salad, like a Caesar salad with hummus in it and quinoa. Get off. Wow. My dog came out my door, I guess. I don't even know what I'm doing here. I ain't gonna lie, people. New York can be boring when you've been everywhere. Sometimes it's fun when you do it with other people. When you watch a movie, again, that you saw already, but you watch it with other people, now you can laugh again. It's kind of like that. But I always end up going places by myself, and I'm going so many times. Now I'm so done. I'm over TV. You ever feel like maybe in life you're searching for something and you don't know what it is? Sometimes I feel like that. Like I'm searching. What am I searching for? What could it be? Try to stick with my passion, you know? It's always about passion. I'm a very passionate person. Man, see that, honey? It's like he ain't got no more honey. I mean, nasty. People only be nasty when the camera off. I mean, like this. Now I'm like, how come he don't want to take me out to dinner? You bitch. And this guy's out there that are so weird. I started joining the guy groups to see what the y'all talking about over there. Because his dog always sounds like it's going through something. But it's giving no obedience. Anyway, I'm in the guy group, you know what I'm saying? The way they be talking, they know a little bit of psychology and everything, you know. They plotting on us, ladies. These men is plotting on us. Some of y'all be 10 steps ahead. And they want us to be 10 steps ahead. They really, you know what I'm saying? They do. They do. Almost romantic season. Everybody's going to be at the beach. I'm going to be in the beach. In a shoestring bikini. All day. Jumping around, playing volleyball. Now I'm getting somebody to say something to me. Because then I'll tie the towel on both sides of my hips, like Queen Baby, and sumo wrestle you right there on the beach. Or maybe you make a nice muddy sand pit, and I'll dump you in it. Watch out for them volleyballs. Right. Boop. I'm serious. I'm getting in that water. Well, I don't get in the beach water. Sprinklers in the pool. But I'm walking on the beach. Water gun, everything. Shower station, cool you down. We don't really get a chance to walk around in New York City in our bathing suits. But that used to be my thing. Like, just wear a bathing suit. Like a bathing suit and some swimming trunks. Or a bathing suit and, you know, a sweatsuit. You know, a zip-up. Zip-up suit, whatever. You gotta be sweat. And if not that, there's a bathing suit and some flops. Maybe a towel or some jean shorts. You know, just a bathing suit. Why not? Like, if somebody sees somebody just walk around in a bathing suit and not getting in the water, don't get mad. Like it ain't hot. Like the sprinkler's not on. Yeah. It'd be crazy. They put the sprinklers on over downtown. They be having water slide, but I don't get on the water slide. Ain't as scary as ever. What if it pop? I remember that Thanksgiving. eat anymore. Somebody doing something some creepy stuff. Something creepy going on. You know, dogs sense energy. They do. They sense energy. Anyway, I wanted some free sauce. Anytime I see somebody getting something for free, I want something for free too. Yeah. They ain't have to pay 54 cents. I want to pay 54 cents. You know what I'm saying? So I got caught you. I have so much to do, y'all don't even know. So much to do. That I have to take a break sometimes and do stuff like this. Talk to y'all. Let me keep calling all these numbers. I hope people know. How much I like, man. I'm such an honest person. Well, I've been bothering people by letting them know that I know that they're being fake. Do that to them. Right? And be like, oh no, I'm sorry, I wasn't listening. I'm like, yeah, I know. You don't care. No, I do care. Or if they say, oh, and I can say, yeah, I know. Then you're being fake. Like, oh. No point in being afraid. No point. Nobody asked for a show. I have sauce went flying. You know I need the honey for the spicy chicken too. And she knows she only gave me 2 spicy chickens. So it wasn't that spicy. But I'll keep the honey. You know I want to put the honey in my pocket. Every time I spend $5, I want 20 honey packets. Period. Where's my honey? Where is my honey? Gotta take a break. Jeez. It's torture. See? We got there though. Man. It is just insane. I think I'm gonna go outside and go for a walk. Get some fresh air. I don't know. Maybe the itis will kick in and I will have the itis. Okay. I didn't even eat any of my peas or lentils or whatever. I'm just trying to make it, you know, some like healthy options and stuff. Maybe I make another shake. Making my shakes, my little sugarless, nasty shakes. I have to go to Popeyes. Ooh. Ooh. My hands are sticky, okay, people? So I gotta wash my hands and everything else. So what that means is I'm gonna just cut off the live, especially since nobody was here to see me eat all of this motherfucking chicken that I ate for you and you didn't even watch me eat it. You think I'm going to eat another piece? No, baby. No, 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 no. I'm not eating another piece. Okay? I'm getting off this live because I'm tired of the bullshit. And I only have 5 packets of honey. And I paid 54 cents for honey mustard. And it better be spicy. Ooh, I'll go get Martin. Martin. I'll go get him. And he's going to tell you what you do to my mama's biscuits. You do to my mama's biscuits. You know what I'm saying? I know you know what I'm saying. Yeah, you gotta know what I'm saying. Because it's just a sticky mess over here. Bruh, look at my hands. I couldn't touch it, but I gotta touch it and then I gotta wipe it down. Gotta put all this stuff away. It's all over the place. It's honey on everything. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. Bye. Yeah, it really is honey on everything. I'm all sticky. I don't even know how I'm touching this. No more honey. They should never gave me so much honey.